Confederate consternation.
It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. The Kotetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor, the self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe.
True, that is true. We paid it already. I realized just now. No, this isn't full volume. This isn't the area. Like, that's not the proper volume it's supposed to be. There we go. I thought it seemed a bit quiet. Tansui, you're here. Hello, Tansui. What brings you hither all? What brings you hither of all places? Were you not bound for Othard's shores? Well, you see, there's this thing, Gosetsu, and I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No? Then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I'll take you to to Captain Rasho.
And just like that, an audience with their leader. How very accommodating.
We must needs choose our words carefully.
You leave it to me. I've always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Revenant's Toll.
Oh no. You know, Liz, I trust you. I really do. We'll see how it goes. I trust you. So we'll see. Bunny boy, bunny boy. Rasho. Hello, Rasho.
Greetings. You must be Rasho, leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is a bit sudden. This is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask.
Oh no.
Oh gods, I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand that we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now.
Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Gotsetsu, former leader of the rebellion. I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not.
At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to her defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial force out of Asari? The Gallians have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With Gilly in preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence remains secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve.
You have told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. Brings up a good point. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when a pretense is lost and the Gallians declare war on the Confederacy? Brings up a good point. Oh, no. Sorry about that. Yeah. Aid is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid.
Thank you for your hospitality. If you would excuse us. The big sads, dude. The big sads. Well, I mean, I kind of expected that, to be honest. Hey Bella, I know that you didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Setsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're on the same side, on the same mind. It's little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, then we will know how to earn their trust. Makes sense. Gather information about Onokoro. Onokoro. Okay. There, independent merchant, Mender. Arms crate, very small amounts, and they're made of stick. Arms and armor have been piled up haphazardly. They display no signs of recent use or maintenance. Okay. Which would make sense considering they choose not to fight people. That makes perfect sense as to why they wouldn't have recently used armor or anything. Bankai. Stacked crate. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got here now? Number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspection, however, they are mostly empty. They're short on supplies. Their weapons and armor aren't really used, and they look like they're made of wood compared to anything else. The last thing's probably up there. Nawashiro. Hello, Nawashiro. Take an interest in the ship. Aye, good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time she was a beauty. Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture on board errant vessels. Larger ones, like the Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently. What with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around. If it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what we can't change, eh? The Imperials are essentially strong-arming them into a bad spot, which makes sense, because they're a bunch of bastards. It makes perfect sense. Hello, Sasaki. Alize. Have you had a good look around? Then we just need to wait for Lise. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tansui said. They have no intention of standing up to Yotsuyu. I don't know if you two got any different impression. Under the right circumstances, they might help us. Yeah, they might. If we offer them goods and services. Agreed. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive, and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later. And deep down, they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we just need to prove to them that we're not all talk. That we can actually that we can be valuable allies in the fight. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance? Wouldn't be the first time we've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this or that and that. And you know it won't be the last. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. New gloves, new gloves, new gloves. And we got a new emote. We got the bow emote. The respectable bow. New gloves, new gloves. Galammer. Number 6. There's 3 main story quests. Oh my goodness. My goodness. There we go. Oh. And before we pick up the next main story quest, we gotta do our minion of the day, which I forgot about again, like always. Afumi. Talk to you in a second. Minion of the day. I'm sorry, Harshafont. You will be going goodbye. Minion of the day is... We got little Kane, dude. Our little dragoon buddy. Yeah, Afumi. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from the far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Aokumo below and receive him medicine from men of the earth. Then, to quick escape Pyre and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. Well, that was quick. Okay. We'll do our job. Quick employment. That's what I like to see. Quick employment. Aokumo. Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine. My very best is yours for the taking. Pitiful the lot of this domain, unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. That's a good point, though. It's like, bruh, your entire profession is raiding and being a pirate, basically. Yet, you can't even go in a boat because you get seasick too easily. It's pretty sad. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I've got a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous enough as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Yuki, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you are about it, I should be glad to if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyukyu tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Good point. Pick up this last quest really quick while we're over here. Aranami. Hello. You there. You. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Aran, a new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He's late in returning. Strange boy he was, quiet and brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Okay, so we got our 3 quests. We gotta go there, there, and there. So what we'll do is start here and work our way up. Bum 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 ba. Oh my god. Oh, it's a big snail, dude. Big fucking snail. That's a big fucker. Yeah, we aren't messing with that. We aren't messing with that one, dudes. What a dumb mount. What a dumb mount. Oh my god, is the Gyuki carcass? It's the one we pointed out when we first got here. You come at me, growling mother. You die by my hands. Poke it. Easy. Give me your shit. Give me the tail. Give me that tail, boy. Cool. That one's done. We'll go up and around. Up and around. What are we looking for? We're looking for missing recruit. That's what this next quest is. Wherever the recruit is. Dude, are those banshees, dude? No, they are Shira Nui. They look like the banshees. They genuinely look like the banshees, and they look disgusting. They look fucking gross. You cast about for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching its description. Okay, we continue on. What about here? No one matching his description. We continue on. What about over there? No one matching his description. But what about up there? What about up here? No one matching his description. Okay, but what about... Hear me out. What about all... Hey, Shadow. Good morning stream for me. Well, good morning, Shadow. How are you doing this fine morning? What about over here? Is he over here? Is the only one we see that we haven't checked? You cast about for the recruit and at last spy a young Ari man lurking behind the rocks to the west. This motherfucker. I'm good, thanks for asking. I check out. Ooh, yeah. What'd you think? Confederate recruit, you bastard. Who are you? You do not look like a woman of the Confederacy. Forgive me, 'twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own, and I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out to the current claimed it. For the seed is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of the concern of her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil is ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. Okay. Well, I mean, at least he had a reasoning for not being there. I think it can get really intricate, which I think I'll put into true. It definitely, especially later in the game, can get very, complex. I'm gonna drop some medicine off to this guy. There's also just a lot to it. Like the newer Disgaea games just have so much to them compared to the older ones. Like if you go to play the very first one, it's very basic, but the newer ones have so many different features. It's hard to sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything.
Why does it shift instead of steady?
Have some medicine.
Medicine, give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do not but to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind as if as is the Fumi. You tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I am able.
Oh, you dumb boy. Nothing like a seasick pirate. Honestly, he really should just give up the job and find a different profession.
You're correct.
Okay, Aranami. I got you, I found the guy. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? What? All this time he was standing a watch for the funerary vessel? So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick was I to judge him. It's good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. He gave me $662. Ajika, I've been away for some time, perhaps in search of the young Gyuki corpse. Yes, sir. I got you some arrows and I got you some tail meat. I got you that tail, dude. I see. I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. That I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. Pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Gyuki at this game. As you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure become necessary at last. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. This day we shall have a full bellies, and that we must we take solace. And wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Yuki by wandering near my neglected kill. A strange sigh passes your lips. If I said something odd, no matter. Thank you again for your aid. Cool, and the last quest we gotta turn in is up there. So what do you have planned for today, Shadow? Any interesting plans for this fine? I guess technically it's Friday for you. This stone man was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he takes to the water, it is not long before he can no longer stand. But he will grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first, after all. Captain 2 was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took this land and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you too will renounce your ties and join us someday. I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Tanzui unfolded all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find some small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. I know yet, maybe do another case and ace tourney, but then I have to write down many foreign words for me. So. I got you. Ooh, card tricks would be a cool idea. For me, let's see, I'm streaming until 2 a.m. Then I clock into work at 3 a.m. So after I get done streaming, I essentially have to get ready for work. And after I get ready for work, I leave like I walk to work like 10 minutes after I get ready. And I'll be at work until 11:30. and then after that, I'll be coming home sleeping, and who knows after that. Take this day off. True. That's that's a smart idea. I should have done the same. I was like, no, I gotta catch up on streaming. I took 3 days off. Took 3 or 4 days off because of being sick. I have to stream. So I'm taking as many chances as I can to stream. Okay, Alizé's stones. You've been busy, haven't you? Now you're here to ask if I need help with anything? Now that you mention it, lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water and making off with our fish. Damnedest thing, I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you could kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotten fish as bait. I'm not needing them. I'll not be needing them. Oh, maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I like. It's telling me that my order will arrive at 9 p.m. Ain't no way. Oof. What order is it? What did you order? Hmm? What a cool mount. Okay, so the little insight about this turtle mount. So you see this person, the Keku Nia, this player, they have a turtle mount, right? When the turtle flies, it like tucks into its shell and shoots out fire as like propulsion and flies around like that. It's pretty weird. But then again, that's just this game in a general sense. Nothing suspicious, I swear. It's just a mic. Ooh. A mic for like your computer, or like a headset that has a mic attached. Aggressive shark died. This doesn't look like a normal shark, if I'm being honest. That's a very cool turtle. All turtles are cool. All turtles are cool. Turtles are the best. Okay. Death by poke. Okay, let's go find those recruits in the last shark. What? I just felt like spending money because of inflation. God, I wish I could do that. I've been spending little money every now and then, but I just spent $800 on nearly on a hotel room for Casey and I for next year. Just like, oh, now I gotta save money. Casey and I are gonna be going to a convention the first week. It should be, I think it's the first weekend of January, and so I have booked a hotel room for that entire weekend. And it's like, oh my goodness. Very expensive. Very, very expensive. Gotta pay for double the amount of food. You gotta worry about double the amount of utility bills. It may be 10:30 at night here, but it's still so hot. I'm sweating out of my clothes. Turtle! That's not a cool turtle. That's a bad turtle. Bad turtle. Evil. You. Just imagine. Yeah, exactly. Pull up the office job. It brings in custom mic. You know, I'm a professional. Oh, Kami be praised. I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? Damn, before the Kojin started attacking, chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Doman. They're Yotsuyu's catchers. I know it. First is sorry, and now this. I've got to tell Rasho and the others. Oh yeah, so the Imperials are actually attacking the Confederacy secretly. Well, that'll definitely put them on our side, theoretically that is, assuming that he actually wants to, Rasho actually wants to do something about this and not be a bitch. And just watches people be taken and killed. No joke though. That exact thing was what happened with when I had my graduating show for college. So for college, I had to live stream my art gallery and have an entire had a reception where I had to talk to people. And typically, you know, with other people, they had they just use their computers with their computer mics, etc., etc. And I come in with our fucking Yeti X, our expensive ass microphone with my gaming headset, etc., etc. I was like, yeah, you know, I just dream on the side. My job, everyone uses headsets with mics. It would be funny if the apprentice would pull out the expensive one. True though. Like yeah, I'm a bit of a professional. Little did you know. There you are, Bella. I heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lee's made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, and I'm told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather... How do I get the feeling you have something important to tell me? Well, you see, things happened. Kojin mercenaries rounding up Doman Confederates. Surely Yosuyu has crossed the line now. We must go and speak with Rasho immediately. Even he can't deny that this changes everything. At least, I should like to think that he cannot. Yeah, we gotta go talk to Rasho, dude. This is pretty fucked. Rasho, are you gonna do something about this? These are your people they're stealing and imprisoning.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Well, you can't say that Alize is not persistent.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh.
A $50 deck? Deck in what term? Deck is such a broad term. It could be a card deck. It could be like a streaming deck. It could be a tech deck. It could be a skateboard deck. It could be a deck of a house. Deck of cards. Oh, okay, for your card tricks. Okay. A $50 deck of a house, dude.
If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path.
To be honest, a $50 deck better be fancy as fuck. Just saying.
Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her.
Yes. Apparently so.
They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Ooh, he's pissed.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
Hey, Alize, you've never done me wrong. I trust you.
The question being, do you trust me?
I trust you. Yeah, do you even have to ask? What you got, girl?
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
I was saying this in front of them.
Then let us roll the dice.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy with that limited edition $30 deck. Ooh.
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought.
What's she gonna do?
You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
So we're gonna go try to convince the Kojin to join us instead.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Are we selling it for $60 now? Yikes, dude. I mean, it be that way. It be that way. That's the resell game. The resell game. I've been thinking about flipping some things I own as well for a profit.
My esteemed colleague here will attend to it on her own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome.
So I'm gonna go do it all by myself, even though it's her idea.
You help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
Ooh. You got the stones, man.
Little Miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
She's very persistent.
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Yes, sir. There's even a limited edition of the deck. It's basically the same deck but in blue, and is being resold for $140. Holy shit. Now, are these decks made specifically for card tricks? Or are these just generic, like, random decks of cards? Oh, it's food. Nice. Oh, we should be eating food this entire time. I just realized. There, we'll eat it immediately. Gives us more experience. New outfit? Okay, that's not that bad. I actually kind of like the way that outfit looks. I actually kind of like that. So alone you deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the Red. Those who belong to the Blue are the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials, and so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the Blue on the Isle of Beko. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you.
Thank you, Captain. We shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Right then, let us head for... Wait, Where's Lise? Can't leave without her.
Oh, where'd she go?
They are specifically made for card tricks, and I have to admit they feel different compared to other decks I have, but they're not my style. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Only, hey, if they're made for card tricks, then yeah, then I can understand why they're expensive. And yeah, I'm stuck in. You know, I'm too small. There we go. Hansaku.
Your clothes, your manner. You must be a woman of Eorzea.
Do you know of the East Alden Trade Company then? I hear they're a fairly prosperous vendor where you are from.
Yeah, I know of them.
Your adequacies with the Kugane branch office owner? Oh, the chief's been searching high and low for a well-connected woman such as yourself. Oh, but before we get into that, let me introduce myself. I am Hansaku, and you would be Bella. That should be easy enough to remember. Now, Bella, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Ever since those damn Garleans strengthened their grip on Hingashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. We could really use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate. You see, I only just joined the Confederacy. Life has been hard, really hard, for me lately. And if things were to fall apart here, I'd have nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. The chief should be there. Unfortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there. But I do trust you'll find it easy enough. I'm counting on you, Bella. Okay, to the west we go. So when you say that they're specifically made for card tricks, like what makes these decks so special that they're specifically made for card tricks? Like, are they just made in a specific way that makes card tricks easier? Like maybe being thinner or like smoother or Sukikage. Hello, Sukikage.
Gentlemen, since you refuse to pay the ruby tithes with coin, you shall instead be paying with your blood. I believe an arm each will suffice.
Oh wait, we're the East Alden Trading Company. I suggest you think twice about this. When word of this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay.
Oh, you should have said so sooner. Suzume, see that our distinguished guests are escorted to our best room, in the dungeons.
I shall go and sharpen my knives.
You heard the man. Get fucked. Different paper and smoother. Okay, okay.
Get up and start walking.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I trust you stuck around this long because there was something you wish to discuss with me. Make it quick. As you can see, I'm a very busy man.
So at last we are joined by someone actually associated with the East Alden Trading Company. Excellent. The Kami have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was the fool thinking? Hansaku should have had the courtesy to accompany our honored guest here. Please allow me to apologize on his behalf, mistress.
It seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not yet introduced ourselves. I am Sikikage, and this is my right hand, Suzumi.
While it seems Hansaku has touched upon the gist of our troubles, please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage through the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby Tith. Give us more than we ask, and we might even provide you with the men to guide your ship through especially difficult waters. As far back as anyone can remember, this system has been in place, enduring even after Doma was occupied by the Imperials, while the Empire has always shown little interest in our activities. With Yotsuyu's rise to power, that has changed. The Royal Viceroy has banned the merchants of Kugane from bartering with us or paying our tolls. With those Bakufu dogs backing her, everyone is far too terrified to disobey. Many outside the port city are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues, like the two we just took into custody. While we have confiscated their goods without our contact in Kugane to purchase them, they are of little value to us. Thus, we look to Othard. If we were able to establish a trade agreement with their biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. I would look to you for help. Now, I'm quite certain that men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Zumi, show her. Show me what? This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Alden Trade Company. We must, however, be certain. We cannot risk raising the ear of a potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. Please take the flag and Sumi's inventory list to one of your contacts at the Kugane branch and inquire as to whether any of it is from one of their ships. I got you, buddy boy. I got you. To Kugane we go. Kugane. Oh. What are you? Wait a second. What are you? I dream of something. Oh, this is the Living District quest. Okay. Ignoring that. We got $20 coupon. Dude. The legend. The man, the myth, the legend, the $20 and the $20 coupon for sausage, dude. I wish I had $20 a coupon to sausage. Dude. Legendary. Okay, I guess we don't talk to Hancock. Who are we talking to then? If not Hancock. Someone outside? You. I guess. Random person. Mr. Cicero, what a pleasure it is to see you. How might I be of service to you today? I got some goods and I got some inventory. We would like to know if this flag or any of the items listed here came from one of our ships. I'm afraid I cannot help you there. Kikimo, however, might be able to tell you. She is in charge of inventory and is currently stocking our ships at Pier 1. Off we go to Pier 1. Can't wait to use them. I've them for 4 years now. Holy shit, and the coupon hasn't expired? That's impressive.
And you might be, Mistress Estera. I've heard a great deal about you. Very well, I shall look at your flag and list. Yes. Yes, this is indeed a flag and indeed a list. None of these items are even remotely familiar. It is as you suspected. You have been lied to. It is a shame you were the one to ask. If it had been anyone else, it would have been an easy thing to claim the ship as in its goods as our own. Many of the items listed here are worth their weight in gold and then some. With this, those men could have easily paid their tithe several times over.
No, the owner signed them. It has no expiration date. Dude, that's called a pro gamer move right there, dude.
Such luxurious items can be rather hard to come by, so do let me know if your friends are looking to sell any of this. We would be more than happy to find a buyer for them.
Oh, baby Pegasus. Cute. Anyways, back to Onokoro.
To Onokoro, yes.
Oh. be a pro gamer move to keep them and sell them when the owner is dead because dude. Confirmed selling famous person signature.
Mistress Bella, you have returned. Very good. Now it would be so kind as you to give the flag and list back to me.
No, I want to keep them. They're mine now. As we suspected then. In light of the Mistress Kikimo's proposal, however, not even the evident guilt can sour my mood.
Indeed, this is fantastic news, sir. It is everything we had hoped for and more.
Certainly promising. We are not yet out of the woods. Mistress Bella, I trust that we can rely on your continued support. I have a feeling we will be needing it. Just give me the stuff. I don't need new earrings. I don't want your goddamn earrings. Okay, Lise, where are you? I'm right at the, there you are. You're all the way down there. Lise, what are you doing all the way out there? Are you gonna jump in the ocean, dude? Wouldn't recommend. Probably cold. Do I think I'm gonna buy Card Shark? I genuinely might. I'm gonna wait and see. But I genuinely might, to be honest.
Bella, what is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. I just wanted to have a think.
Yeah, worried we won't be able to live up to our promises.
No, it's not that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first.
You and my father had a way with words. He knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here?
Please, you...
Gods, listen to me. I don't even know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We have places to go, Imperials to fight, and friends to save. We're not going to get any of it done by standing around and here moaning, right? I mean, true.
Right?
Before we first traveled to Gir Arbania, I was in Limzolaminza visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. Neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie, which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when all this is over. Bella too, and I won't take no for an answer.
But you, Yoshtola? What about Yoshtola? We never hear the end of it.
Alright, Yoshtola too, once she's better. Deal? Good. And let's hurry, shall we? There are a million things to do before then. True. The sausage fast food sort of thing is next to my workplace. I could bring my other apprentice friend as cool sausage because he said, Rudo. Dude, what better gift than the gift of sausage? Here's where we start. A long swimming moments where we swim from island to island because we have no flying mount. And off we go. Swimming as fast as we can. Oh, who's out here in the middle of the ocean? Some random guy swimming as well. You know what? To each their own. Almost there. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. Yay, we made it to the island of Beko. Now we just gotta meet with Alize. We made it. We swam all that way. What a tall tower. I'm gonna be honest though, who had the wants to build a tower this tall? I think it would just topple over. Alize. I think this is the Isle of Beko. Though to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many other islands there are here. Shah said there was a cave that would lead us to the village. We should search further inland. Okay, searching for the cave further inland. Ooh, Aether Current. Those are always good to see. Give me that Aether Current. Nice. Well, I tried getting on my mount, but the crab had other... You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna fight the crab. You've crabbed your last crab, you piece of shit. My ultimate move. Crabbed your last crab. I found these. Yeah. Oh shit, I missed. Oh, the pain. The pain and suffering. Hello. We found the way in.
Is that light I see up ahead?
Nope. Not at all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this city is really, this town's really cool. It's completely underwater. It's so cool.
We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
It's really cool.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Bro, one day I'll come to America and rob their deck of cards. I'm not paying $10 shipping for cool cards. True, though. True, dude. Shipping sucks. Shipping taxes suck. Dude, it's Soroban, our buddy, our friend. Turtle Man himself.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm assuming he lives here.
What a curious question. I live here.
Yeah, exactly.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
I'm a Mizzou. I'm a Mizzou, dude. How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about our situation. If anyone here can help us, it's him. Get that sweet new outfit. But we're still gonna transmog it. What is this? That's okay. That's no. I mean, I like the tight look to it. Yeah, this one extra as fuck. Okay, anyways.
So tell me, my friends, what strange tides bear you to our home? That is indeed a most dire predicament, but perhaps an opportunity for us to craft yet another profitable arrangement. Very well, I shall introduce you to our leader, Bun Chin. It will be up to you, however, to present your case.
Okay, Soroban. Dude, look at it. Yeah, and look at the Aetherite. The Aetherite looks so good. Look at that beauty. Wait, the Rathlos mount? Yeah, so this is the mount you can, that is, it's not exclusive to this area, but it was created and you can now unlock it by doing the trial here for a certain amount of currency. I think you have to do the trial like, who knows how many times. All I know is I think you need like 300 currency to get the mount, but it's a Rathlos from Monster Hunter World. Do it.
Welcome, guests. Gratitude to you for aiding Soroban in his negotiations.
Samurai turtle. Do it. Buy sausage.
We thank you for your hospitality, honored elder. Pray forgive me my brevity, but I wish to discuss an urgent matter.
True, though. True.
So, you seek to compel our red brothers to forego hostilities for a time.
That's right. We know your two clans have your differences, but what with you being brothers and all, we thought you might be able to share some secret knowledge or something?
Hey, Habit. Good morning. You say late night, but it's morning. How dare you? I feel though, yeah, it's 11:06 right now for me at night. Late night stream, late night.
From far above, you have journeyed here in search of our wisdom. You shall have it.
Thank you, Bushin.
All creation is a tapestry, through which the divine is interwoven. Kami are legion, and they can be found in the great and the small.
Okay, you have a good time, Shadow. If you end up wanting to come back before I end the stream today, I will gladly have you back. Habit, yeah, I would consider it morning, considering I go to work at 2 to 3 a.m. every like when I do work. So I would consider that morning because I wake up in the morning for work. I would consider it morning.
Though they come and go as they please, they favor certain vessels. The ancient, precious, the exquisite. We Korjin covet these vessels, these treasures. We go forth and bring them home to keep them safe and bask in their divinity. They bring prosperity and joy to us and our children.
You do wake up around that time? Yeah, was it? Because I usually go to bed around literally like this time, and I'll wake up like 2-3 hours later for work. That's technically me going to sleep and waking up in the morning. Except for today where I am staying up to go to work after I stream.
Yet, how are we to seek these treasures above if we made enemies of the Garlean Empire, powerful and far-reaching as they are? Wiser to join with them. So resolved the Red Korjin.
Cautiously and carefully, for the Garleans are blind to the divine, nor will they suffer their subjects to see.
Normally I work at this hour, today is one of my free days. It seems like everyone's getting today off. Lucky luckies. Yeah, today is the first day of my work week. Well, not today. Tomorrow. It's still technically Thursday. Is the first day of my work week.
So the Red masquerade as mercenaries who seek money and power and never speak of their faith in the presence of their masters. To honor the divine, they deny it. A twisted and misguided path.
Aye, aye. Kami will not abide such foolishness. This they shall learn to their sorrow.
Ooh. I'm typically off Tuesday through Thursday. And then I work every weekend.
While our
At
red
3 a.m.
brothers live by the sword, we blue Kojin uphold the old ways, engaging in trade and valuing peace. Alas, men distinguish not between our clans, and judgment for the doings of the red falls unjustly upon the blue. Thus do men grow more and more reluctant to deal with us, denying us our treasures. This cannot continue.
Yep, I work, was it 3 a.m. to 11:30 in the morning. So sometimes I do work 2 a.m. to 10:30 in the morning. And I usually get home and sleep immediately after, and I'll sleep for like 5 hours after I get home. And then I'll just stay up until I go to work the next day. Oh, my nose. So, I know this is the blue clan. I know we have the red clan. But the red clan are red, and the blue clan are green. So why aren't they just the green clan? Very, very confusing.
On that point, we are in agreement. You are willing to aid our cause, then?
There is a way that the red may be driven to retreat into their shells.
I would do the same. Yeah, because by the time I get home, I've been working nonstop for 8 hours. I'm usually so exhausted, and I walk to work. Keep in mind, so I'll walk to and from work. When I get home, I'm just like, I just can't. I can't. I'll usually hop into Casey's stream. I'll usually hang out in Casey's stream for like 20 minutes, and I'll end up passing out.
But to share with you this knowledge is to reveal secrets of the divine. Assurances must first be had, trust forged, a bargain struck.
Because the blue and the green hate the red clan and want to get the yellow clan to help them, and yeah, I don't know. These turtles are, I think the turtles are just colorblind. That's what it is.
Well said, Elder. In great crises is great profit to be had.
Yeah, we're trying to right now we're trying to convince turtle people to join the rebellion, essentially. And there's like, well, you see, the red are evil, we are not, and yada yada yada. Maybe we can make the red be bitches and retreat, and then we will be the superior ones, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, they're ninja turtles, exactly. Well, actually, they're samurai. They're samurai turtles.
Now, tell our guests what must be done.
As you can see from his fancy headgear. Yeah, they're samurai turtles.
As you wish.
Well, I've no idea what we've gotten ourselves into, but so far so good, right?
Haha. Story of my life. Yeah, samurai turtles.
Listen well, my friends. We require your assistance with the search for a priceless treasure, the Yasakami no Magatama. This most sacred of Kojin relics, was in the possession of Hingashi until they decided to present it to the Gallians in a gesture of consolation. The Red would not abide this, and so they plotted to seize the vessel bearing it to their imperial masters. Alas, though they succeeded in the ensuing chaos, the Magatama was lost to sea.
Do you like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? God, I wish I owned it. I've played a lot of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but it's one of those games where I've only ever played it when going over to a friend's house kind of deal. I don't actually own it myself. I would love to own it at some point. It's on my list of games to own. But yeah, no, I definitely dig Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We wish to recover the sacred jewel before our brothers. However, were we to come into conflict with them, it would be problematic. Therefore, we turn to you.
So you want us to search this ocean floor for this treasure of yours? I'm not sure how we're supposed to do that without, you know...
Routing? Fear not. There is a ritual I can perform to imbue your bodies with a powerful blessing. But first, you must prepare offerings to the sea. I acquired twisted ruby coral, several fist-sized sea snail shells, and a freshly harvested Inkyu carcass.
That's quite the shopping list. I will see to the shells. Elise can look for the coral. Bella, you go and find an EQ and relieve it of its carcass.
Carapace. Okay, off we go. We're gonna learn how to breathe underwater. Yeah, Super Smash Bros.